Well, I'll be Captain Obvious that I felt, obviously Illinois is good, and I felt they were better than their record. I know they've gone through some ups and downs, but, for us, defensively, I felt was where the game was decided on what we didn't do, and didn't get done consistently enough. Credit to specifically Coleman Hawkins for taking advantage of some of our mistakes. But guys continue to battle. We got to be more efficient offensively, specifically in the first half, but I thought defensively we got loose, got disjointed, and Illinois took advantage of it. And they can do that with how they can spread you specifically. If Hawkins is hitting threes like that, puts a little more pressure on you. So we'll regroup. This league isn't for the faint of heart, but turn around and get ready for Tuesday night. So, questions?
We have mics on each side of the ring. Just raise your hand and we'll get a mic to you. Or behind you.
Greg, you mentioned the three-point shooting, but it also hurt that Shannon got them off to a good start in the first half by getting to the rim, or getting in good scoring position a lot.
Yeah, I thought we did a better job as we, adjusted some things, and Max got into him a little bit more. Jordan got into him a little bit more. But yeah, he did. I mean, he got to the left hand on specifically some of the lane line action they do. So, but at that point, even in the first half, we're numbers-wise, we're okay. It's the offensive part of that. I didn't think we finished enough, and we got obviously Steve getting 2 fouls and having to sit takes away a pretty prominent post presence. So I thought that got us out of sync offensively, but I think as I watch this film, it's going to be most things are going to be on the defensive end.
Greg, when did you know the ball wasn't going to play, and how did that change your game plan?
Probably within a day or so after the last game, just how he's improving, but not ready to go yet. So
Back to the right.
Greg, what would you like to have seen differently from your perimeter defense? Anything specific you can get into that maybe fell short today?
Well, specifically, we got to cover up better on some of the pick and pop stuff and that elbow out of the spread that they do. And when we did it, I thought we covered it up pretty well. But obviously, we did not do it well enough several times. At least for him to get, I think 5 of the 6 were in that, 3s were in that situation.
Jeremy.
Greg, besides things you talked about defensively, what have you seen differently from Illinois offensively? Because they struggled obviously here recently.
Make shots. I mean, when you can have Hawkins shoot it like that and they get 10 threes. Now the free throws get a little disjointed because we had a foul there at the end and foul more than normal. But I felt the threes were the difference. We go 8 for 29 and they're 10 for 19. So it's pretty efficient when you got 30 points on 19 shots.
In the back to the right.
Greg Gard, CJ is going through this for the first time, and I know that Illinois scouted well, really kind of bogged him down. What are you hoping he learns from this tape? How can he grow from this experience?
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot, both ends of the floor. And that's going to come through. Some of that will help him for the next game. Some of that will be, over the course of his career, specifically as he gets stronger and more accustomed to play physically like this league demands. So there's everything on both ends of the floor.
Back here to the right again.
Gilmore and Ilver had to get more minutes, obviously. They're learning how physical it is, obviously. What did you see? Did you see maybe big eyes from them?
No. I thought Carter was, for the most part. I'm sure I'll find some things where we gave up driving lines. Marcus hasn't had as much experience, so there is going to be a lot of learning with him. But I thought for the most part, again, we did a decent job on the glass, so we didn't let them get going there for the most part. But it's everything. If we get beat off the dribble too much or get out of position, the rotation that causes, and it's a domino effect when things break down defensively. So, like I said, going through the tape will help us dissect all of that.
Right here to the right.
Looked like Illinois really wanted to pressure the guards and push them away from the rim and make those catches contested and tough. It looked like you guys did a better job in the second half, but did you get to the free throw line as much as you would want tonight and attack that pressure?
No, I mean it's some of it's that we didn't have the ball in there enough. We did in the second half. I made more of a concerted effort to touch the post, but and some of it's too how we're finishing. If we're playing off 2 feet, or if we're going in there jumping off one, fading away, you're not going to get a call. And a lot of that is guys that haven't had a lot of experience that have figured that out yet, and they've got to figure it out. That playing off 2 feet and playing strong towards the backboard and the rim, you're going to get the call more so than if you're falling down or fading out of bounds.
Anything else for Coach Gard?
All good?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.